Libra, hi, what's up? Dude, or dudette, whatever, no gender in tarot. I am in a zone right now. It's me, Archer. Hi, you guys know me. It's cool. All the newbies here, welcome. Congratulations to all of us for hitting the 70,000 subscribers. And I am a tarot reading factory today. It has been nonstop back to back, and I am in a zone, so don't stop me now. All right, so we're going to tap in. We are going to tune into your energy and see what we've got for you and the ones on your mind for the week ahead, because I am in an awesome zone right now. All right, so whatever messages come out, I'm going to convey them across to you. Good, bad, or indifferent, you're protected when you're with me. I'm your ride or die. I got your back, and I'm your crystals. All right, so let's get some answers, and let's get down to business. All right, God, tap me in, tune me in to Libra's energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Libra for the week ahead of August 2025, or whenever Libra clicks on this reading. All right, remember, these are timeless messages, so whenever it found its way into your phone's algorithm and you clicked on it and decided to come and hang out with us, it's perfect timing as always. All right. Hey, Suzanne, what up, girl? Annette, how you doing? Hey, Melissa. Dude, Annette, I'm ready too. Let's do this. You ready, KB? Oh, yeah, cool. You good timing. See, speaking of divine timing, and KB shows up just in time, so let's do it. Actually, the initials KB might resonate to some of you guys. There's a reason I say everything I say during a reading. 5 of Swords in the Tower. Whoa, seriously. Libras, I'm connecting into your energy. Why do you got a resting 5 of Swords face going on right now? You've been dealing with like tower after tower after tower after tower. And I think even though you try to keep a stiff upper lip and keep motivated, 4 of Cups to the Judgment card. Yeah, you're getting to the point that you're feeling like you used up your last dose of willpower ages ago, many moons ago, right? And everybody's like, hang on, divine timing, be patient. And you're like, I've been hearing that one so long, the needle's gone right through the record, right? Empress to the World card, though. This is getting ready to change for you right now with that Wheel of Fortune underneath it. Look at this. Even before I shuffle and connect in, look at all the major arcana for the week ahead. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a transformative week for you. All right, I'm tuned in. Let's see where we go. Let's see how we get you out of that 5 of Swords face. All right, 2 shuffles. Let's do this. 1 and 2. This is like the 4th season of Knight Rider with Super Pursuit mode. I love these energies. Okay, let's go. Let's love this deck for the lovely, lovable Libras. All right. Some of you guys dealing with a Leo, or is Leo trying to butt in on my reading? Because I just did. Some of you guys might have Leo in your chart. Queen of Pentacles on the Queen of Cups. Whoa. Whoa. On the Ace of Swords into the Empress and the World card. Oh my gosh. I love it. When cards show up in the preview and they come back in the energy in the reading, that's letting me know we're on point, Libra. You know what, Ace of Swords? You've done cut out a couple people to put some monkey wrenches in your plans over the years. But that's what's actually, you passed the test. Hold on, I'm going to zoom this camera in. You guys got to be able to see this more. Let me get this bigger. Let's see. Yeah, come on, camera. Come on, side camera. No, come on. There we go. It won't let, whoa, freaky cool. It won't let me make it bigger. Oh, this is cool. I think you beat the devil energy this week. Hold on. I'm shocked. It's locked. Oh my gosh, it won't let me change it. Freaky. Dude, that's some cool energy. Somebody here might be in IT, or if you're experiencing these kind of interferences, you got some digital AI devil energy around you right now that you're going to beat out in the week ahead. Like that and that. Bye, Toby. I'm Archer. Have you not met me yet, Toby? You've met me a couple lifetimes. Don't worry, you'll get to know me again. Because meanwhile, Libra is Queen of Pentacles into the Queen of Cups, entering into a life full of a bowl of cherries going forward into this one. The cherries is what I'm being drawn to off of the Queen of Pentacles. Paul and Linda off of the, I think it was off of the solo album, when the Queen of Cups. Somebody here's like cleaning out a fridge or maybe closet, home office organization or something. Like you got me on where you're like just organizing. Somebody's in organization mode or something. Okay, I told you what, this is going to be some weird energies. This is all new stuff, all right? So bear with me. Ooh, you made the card for your title card came out. Ace of Pentacles on the Justice card into the 3 of Swords. You're leading the reading. This is telling me here that you don't have anybody coming in and taking over your energies in this, okay? If you've been coming into readings, not even just here, but other tarot channels, and you're like, why does so-and-so keep showing up in my energy? I thought I did the work to get rid of that. And it's got you at a stressed or frustrated point. The Three of Swords here shows that I believe, you know, you're burnt out from letdown after letdown after letdown. And you're at the point that you're about ready to just like DB Cooper yourself right out. You're almost going completely nomadic and just like, that's it. I'm going to disconnect, walk away, because nobody appreciates what I put into things. And I'm the one who always winds up hurt when I least suspect it, right? You've been at a point where the retrogrades let you do a lot of reflection back on the people that like no longer are appropriate in your life, though. And like this Ace of Pentacles shows you going in a whole new direction. For you to even lead off and tell me, Archer, make sure a certain person doesn't come into my reading, but please make sure this person does. You've had a lot of people that they try to control you or tell you what to do while being so focused on themselves that you're going for yourself. And some of you guys don't even suspect it in the week ahead. It's a very type of like a by happenstance energy, because Paul didn't plan on becoming the bass player in the Beatles. And then out of the blue, he had to run out to a guitar shop in Germany and pick up a Hofner, right? In the week ahead, Ace of Pentacles, these signifies ones, like days and weeks. Justice gets served for you from a Three of Swords energy that you've been going through. And I have been monitoring the potential for you guys of an optimistic energy shift as we get ready to enter into Virgo season. Some of you guys could be born on the 1st, the 3rd, the 11th, maybe even the 13th or 31st. And wait, 30 days has September, April, June, and November. Well, okay, maybe your person's the 31st. I had to remember. I didn't invent the calendar. That's Gregorian's fault. Anyways, life path 3 might be here, or a 1st. So life path number 1 as well. Capricorn, Libra. Wow, strong Libra energy. Libra, this is your reading. I like this. Okay, let's get into the love department in that case. Also, God, filter out the person that Libra requested to not be in the energy, please. Only allow energies in that Libra approves. Justice card. This is Libra's reading. All right, let's do it. Queen of Wands. So there is the energy of a third times the charm on this, with the Moon card hidden behind the scenes that leads to action happening. The Queen of Wands and the Moon card. Violet Jessup showing up as Barbara Bach in the 1960s lifetime. But with that Moon card that comes in, you've been holding... I don't have very many people clearing the past person energy here after you had me set that one parameter. You gave me the prompt to filter out the not so... Not much to talk about. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Archer. There's plenty to talk about. Because you have held space for everyone over the years, and all the ones that are just dismissive and pay no mind to you because they're too much in their own world, their own energy, that you feel like you're alone on the moon, just screaming, and nobody even hears you, nobody pays attention to you. And this person was kind of like your catalyst or your last straw. This was the one that started the awakening or ignited something in you that is gotten you to a place of balance going forward on this one. Now, the thing on this is the Moon card. They're still watching you from behind the scenes, like checking out your social media or looking and snooping to see what you're up to. And they are making some plans to take action. However, the Moon card in this Queen of Wands tells me there's some fear inside there of like approaching. Okay. I'm thinking it's because I'll find out what it is in this Moon card. Because remember, the Moon card is Cancer and Pisces energy. It represents the fear of the unknown. That's why the Saturn V rocket's on this card. I mean, if you believe they put a man on the moon. Wait, that's REM. Or it was a statement, or both. Ooh, I can speak like that. It's a neat double entendre. But the Moon card on the Queen of Wands is telling me that hidden behind the scenes on this one is whatever they've gone through has brought them to a point that they know what they did to you. That's what's delaying any attempt to reach out. It is a bit of the one that got away, because you had me filter out all the people. You get a lot of attention, Libra, don't you? That's cool. But the thing on it is, when I filtered out the please Archer, not that energy, this is a very It's a very narrowed field. This is very specific. So this is going to be interesting when I get clarifiers on it. I like this reading. Oh my gosh. You're totally making me work for it. I love it. Okay, new energies. Present day going forward. Somebody you're involved with or somebody you're single and you wonder what's coming in. Page of Swords. Oh my gosh, they're watching you too. And they're kind of obsessed. I had to flip this over because it's the devil card. Okay? This is telling me that you and this person, there's a devil that you guys beat out in the week ahead. Have faith. Okay? I'm feeling like this could even be another Libra for some of you guys. Or I just think you felt an immediate connection with this person. This devil card coming out, whoever this is, right out of the gate, you just recognize the soul connection right on, and you're like, whoa, yeah, you're right, Archer. The minute I met him, I was feeling some type of way. Some of you guys with the Page of Swords tells me you also met digitally. Some of you guys haven't even ever met in person yet, possibly. But this Page of Swords, they're watching you too. You got a past person that's that I'm not sharpening these out. These are collectible cards. They're beetle cards. But you got somebody behind the scenes from the past that's fearful to reach out, that's secretly snoop stalking you, which means there's a lot of cross watchers here, even though this is your reading. That's it. Oh, that's what it is. We got a lot of cross watchers here too watching for you, Libra. Some of you guys might even have a Libra moon. But the thing on this is that I blocked them out. I'm like, nobody gets in to see the Libra. Not nobody. Not know how. Not except unless you're on the list, like Barbara Bach is. Or Ringo with his little kid. Who doesn't like Ringo? He's Ringo, you know? But, and then you got this new person that they watch you and they're totally feeling some type of way. Oh my word, this is some intense energy. It's passionate though. The Two of Swords though, we'll see on this one. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like, when you try to open up and you get just brave enough that you're like, okay, maybe I'll let some vulnerability show up. One last try, God, let's see. They go quiet. And you're like, what the heck? We're doing really good. And then all of a sudden, crickets, right? You can get into a conversation with this person either on the phone or through DMs or texting. And it's going, silent. Interesting. Okay, let's get details to find out where this is going. This is an interesting reading. Could be dealing with a Sag or a Capricorn. Definitely could be another Libra. Oh, and that reminds me, I got asked that in a Virgo reading the other day. If you are a Libra dealing with another Libra, I got asked about this, about like, Archer, how do we know whose sign is whose? Who do I watch for? And how do I know how this connects into the energies? Well, I mean, you know your side of the story from your life, but one of the things that I was taught when I was younger that has always worked for me at least was I watch their moon sign for them. And then the sun sign would be me. That's how I would do it if I was dealing with another Cancer. But even I wouldn't deal with another Cancer, and I'm a Cancer, so I don't know. So you guys could be dealing with a Cancer because that was a lot of rambling about Cancer for no reason. Or you guys met during Cancer season. All right, let's see what's up. The Two of Wands. Look at you looking out over the balcony, having to make a decision towards your Ten of Cups. Whoa, some of you guys are having some outer body experiences, aren't you? Or just really weird dreams. You're astral projecting. Look at you. Because I literally said right at first, I'm like, look at you looking out over your balcony. I mean, it's the forward well deck of the ship, but well, he's probably on actually, that railing would not be in that location. Anyways, whatever. It's okay. You're looking out over, so you guys do have an apartment balcony or something. But look at how you're looking towards your future, your Ten of Cups. I like seeing this Ten of Cups here too, because it tells me that you and your person have survived through a lot of the Schumann resonance changing, a lot of the retrogrades and planetary shifts, and that this couple made it through the sinking of the Titanic. It's the morning after, and they're just waiting for the Carpathia to arrive as the sun rises, okay? I'm hearing a song by Simply Red, Sunrise. I look into your eyes, I see the sun. That song may resonate, or you might hear it in your playlist, or you have it in your playlist. But you're setting some plans with those weird dreams that you're having, especially if it's a weird dream about cleaning out your fridge, which would be really weird. But I mean, Virgo moon, I dream about stuff that I have to do the next day. I do that all the time. I have dreams about the project I'm planning to do, whatever. Random Archer fact you didn't care about. Anyhow, what I'm seeing here is for you, I need to monitor this. I gotta watch the activity here on Earth for you way more than the outer planets and the shifts. The Schumann resonance, which we recently have had a blackout on that scale before a whiteout. The patterns in the charts, they're lining up for a positive cycle. And this has been recorded. We've seen this many times before, that when you have moments of blackouts followed by high peak intensity whiteouts, where you start getting frustrated, you cry for no reason, have no clue why you're emotional, that stuff is the effects of the earth vibrating out onto us. And following the cycle of these blackouts, whiteout, blackout, whiteouts, typically historically accurate shows that we have an optimistic upswing, like an incoming or an approaching warm front on a weather map, right? That's what I'm seeing coming into this one. So I think for you, not only are we approaching like the end of summer, but for you guys, as early as even in the week ahead, I'm gonna actually be really honest with you. No Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. I know it's a week ahead reading. It may, time delay, take 7 to 10 business days, 7 to 10 days, okay? So not really so much extending the reading, but for some reason, it's like maybe just a slight difference, or maybe you guys live at a distance and I'm actually seeing time zone differences or something. It's kind of cool. But the thing is that you're coming to an end of tower after tower after tower era. That's really, for some of you guys, it seems this has plagued you since 2020 or even further back. But your guardian angels, some of you guys, ooh, look at the repeating threes following you guys around. I'm talking to a Libra that's totally been seeing repeating threes around them. Or somebody here's a life path 33. Ooh, welcome to Christ consciousness. Cool. I dig it. You're into the New Earth timeline. And with the King of Wands, on a little cool side note, this is, okay, check this out. This is cool. Look at the King of Wands. This is Benjamin Guggenheim hanging out in the Veranda Cafe, the Palm Court. It was just a restaurant. Anyways, it was just used deck space that they made money off of. It was really pretty smart when they built that. But Benjamin Guggenheim, rich millionaire playboy philanthropist, very well known on the ship, went down in his tuxedo. This is telling me that for those of you planning or making career moves and financial decisions right now, maybe living paycheck to paycheck, not liking the job you're at so much, not going where you wanted to, or just wanting to start your own business or make one of your side hustles the full business. What I'm seeing coming in on this for you, Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, especially with whatever placement of Capricorn you've got in your chart, or Sagittarius too. But what I'm seeing on this one is that you are going to be like learning more about your industry, whether it's you choose to, or it just kind of happens, like maybe through YouTube videos or going back to a school or college or even online classes or courses for certifications. You're going to be able to elevate yourself into the industry. I can actually see, and another, not just so much a week ahead, because this is like when you're setting the intentions, but for those of you this money part resonates a little bit, I want to say like the next 3 weeks or so to get everything off the ground before you're like, hey, we're heading in the right direction. That I could see as soon as in the next 3 months, you got your bills all on auto pay. And I'm going to tell you what, that is the life, okay? You're finna make bank. It's coming for you. And thank you, Libra. I haven't gotten to do career stuff in a minute. Thank you. I love doing career and finance. And you got me to put it in with the general messages. Look at you go, you cardinal air sign, you. That's why I love my Libra placements. All right, let's get into the past persons, because you're completing this level up. That is literally what's going on right now. That's why you feel so like emotional, bursts of crying, and you're feeling the resonance of the earth more beneath your feet, feeling the earth move under your feet. You know what I mean? You're coming into this journey here. You're going to be completing. You're in the level up right now. Okay? You're in the midst of the quantum leap. You're experiencing right now what Michael J. Fox experiences when the DeLorean disappears. Whatever goes on before reappears, you're in that moment right now. Maybe Back to the Future is like your favorite movie or something. But you're climbing the staircase. You're elevating as you go through this 10 of Cups and bring your dreams into reality. Because I keep seeing Titanic's grand staircase. And I'm actually seeing the real grand staircase, because all the pictures you guys have all seen are all of Olympic staircase. There's actually no photos of Titanic staircase. But I'm really being drawn, like from the staircase and from the cherub at the bottom, I'm being drawn up towards the clock. And the clock is pointing at 12 midnight. Some of you guys could be born on the 12th or a life path 12, but it feels like time is coming to a close on the old cycle as you elevate up the stair. It was a beautiful staircase too. Even the Olympics, when they painted it green, they painted it green in the 1920s, and I thought that was pretty cool. I actually thought I dug it. It was very Gatsby old sport. I thought it looked good. I knew it. Look who's going to try to sneak in. All right, and remember, this reading is good for the next 7 days from whenever you find it. near the end of the week ahead, Toby's going to try to show his face and try to stop you from achieving this level up into your 10 of cups, okay? This card, I'm literally being told right off the bat, this is just a straight warning. Maybe it's the energy of an old parent or an old sibling that comes and shows up out of the blue, and they decide to put you through some more verbal abuse, and it makes you feel like you're a kid again. Or somebody telling you to shut up, and it like drags you back, or telling you you're not pretty enough or good enough or something. And it drums up like old Six of Cups memories of when you were like yelled at or as a kid, and you know, that sort of a vibe. So even the high school bullying, it's a little bit of that devil energy. Toby's going to show up and try to like knock you off your path. You'll know what this is when it happens. You'll be like, not today, Toby, not today. It'll approach later on in the week for you. And I'm being told in the King of Swords, you already have an idea of, you know, either who it is that's going to make a move or do something or yell at you or say just that one. You kind of have an idea what's going on with the King of Swords. So now you know. Knight of Cups. On to the love department. Fair enough. Let's go. I have to leave the devil turned over. Look. You know what? For those of you dealing with a new person, you will find something about the new person that is going to try to throw you off your game. And it's like, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I heard that person's like playing you with other people. And then find out, no, they're actually completely single. It's like, oh, here we go. It took a minute. Never get dating advice from your single friends, because they're the ones that don't want to see you and them work out, because then they wind up a lonely single friend. There's the devil. Somebody's going to look at you and go, oh, you don't need this. Oh, you don't need this. Just come and hang out with us. It's cool, man. Come on. You know, and you're like, I'm sorry. I'm kind of decided I want to go into the relationship side. No, we're going to go hang out in the garage. And sorry, no. Okay. Come on, get in the car, loser. We're going shopping, right? Man, somebody's totally on like a movie night kick or something. This is way too many movie quotes, even for me. All right, let's go forward. I am your 80s pop culture reference tarot reader. All right. Love department. Let's see what we got in the love department. Let's see what's up with the Queen of Wands, the Moon card, and the Temperance card. Because I'm being told some of you guys cut this right out. It's Two of Pentacles and see, you held space for your twin flame for a long time, and then it brought you to a Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands decision, because Five of Cups to the Six of Swords, you don't want to miss the boat out, but in the Three of Wands, they feel they missed out on the boat. You know how people like try to project out perfection right onto you, right? And it became so heartbreaking of the way that they like look this way, dress this way, do this, do that, act like this. And like, it almost brought on feelings of like imposter syndrome, Libra. Like you didn't feel like you fit in, or that like, well, gee, am I not good enough for you? Six of Swords, they were actually feeling like they weren't that good enough for you. The Four of Wands and the Two of Pentacles shows that the reason that this went down the way it did was a little bit of the analogy to avoid something major further on down the road. It's like the analogy of when the Titanic was leaving port on its maiden voyage, it almost collided with another ship, but the tugboats prevented that from happening. However, if it hadn't have been prevented from happening, the Titanic wouldn't have been in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on April 14th. The way this went down here, okay, the way that they were just like projecting all their emotions onto you, and it was never their fault, right? They never had time for you, but you had to make time for them and their projects and their things and everything that they were up to. But then when they were busy, you were left out on your own. They had to go through a kind of a rough awakening to get through that phase in this part of their life, because it was kind of like they would like dehumanize you. It's a dark side on the twin flame journey that I'm pulling into, okay? For some of you guys, this person's the reason you were living paycheck to paycheck. But the way that they dehumanized you for making mistakes or having imperfections, like, what the heck, you know? Like, oh, Libra, why do you do that? Or why are you like this? Why do you have to talk like that? Or can't you calm down a little bit? Why do you got to be so excited all the time? And you're like, I'm trying to be happy, yo. No, I bet you're cheating on me. And you're like, why would I do that? And then later you find out like they're cheating on you or they're hiding money. I feel a lot of Pentacle vibes on this. Like they had like just all over the board, right? And it was the hardest choice you had to make to take action on, to cut this out and walk away. And yet they keep coming in. But each time they've never done the full amount of the work and not taken like full responsibility for things. They are still a little stuck in that ego thing that they can do no wrong, right? And it's cool to have a little bit of ego. Everybody got to have a little bit of ego. They got a lot of bit of ego. And they're working on it to bring this down and tame the savage beast, so to speak. All right. A lot of the red tape is how do they go back to everybody else and tell them all the stuff that they said about you was a lie? Heads up. It's actually going to be really easy because most people already know this person's Chicken Little anyways. You know, the thing on this one, the stuff that comes out on this shows that they had to actually experience what you went through, and that's what took them so long. You know what I mean? However, the time that this humbles things allows you the ability to move in a different direction. And it's one of those types of moments that the minute you finished and cut that out, they are feeling the energetical disconnect on the cord. All right. And this is going to start elevating faster because with me setting the parameters, you know how like a lot of tarot readers will put their own emotions into readings or put their own stories into the readings. And like, you can almost tell, right? And you're like, oh, wow, I'm so sorry that tarot reader had a problem in their life. Jeez, it's the whole reason why I'm Archer. It disconnects from the entire world when I'm here reading cards. I'm just here with these, and it's awesome. It's a very similar type of an energy that just because everything they had gone through before in their life, they figured you were doing, so they predict like you were not like their exes. It was a very deep side on the twin flame journey that with this time apart is a bit of that ego trip coming to an end with the Three of Wands in the fact that they're out of lies to tell or they're out of things to say. And not on a major scale, but it was enough of a fight that you felt like you had to disconnect and walk away from it. And just as you do, they show back up balanced. It's that moment that you're at that very last straw, just ready to give up, just to walk. I'm done. I can't take no more. I'm out. The age difference was a big factor on it, you know, because like you had more life experience, right? And even if it was just street smarts, that they're like, I still got to find my way, still got to do my thing. They found their way back and found the answer was with you. By you actually disconnecting like you have, you gave them the time to miss you. I can't rainbow unicorn tarot it and put any spin on it. You gave them the time to miss you. And that's what's going to lead them to reach back out and give you a call. They were on that high that they would never lose you, never lose you. They've come down off that. You gave them the time to miss you. So if you're waiting for the return on this, I think it comes in the same exact way that the way they always communicated with you. If they're a WhatsApp or a DMer or a texter or a caller, I see them coming in that same way because they're going to take a safe approach to return after what they've come to terms with, what they put you through from their side. They're going to approach cautiously. So they won't do any grand gestures, nothing, whoa, oh my gosh. But it's a little bit of just like coming in calmly. That'll be your first insight to see that they've changed a little bit, is that they're not so intense and all about them. But like even the first communication will be about you. All right. So could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. You got twin flame energy on this as well. Sagittarius is here, Pisces, Cancer, and Aquarius. I do have Capricorn, and there's a lot of Aries, very heavy Aries on this part of the reading. You then could be born on the 23rd, maybe the 5th, the 25th, the 18th, the 14th, the 19th, the 5th, the 15th, the 11th. Whoa, a lot of repeating 5s. So far I've been seeing repeating 3s and repeating 5s for you. So those might be things that you're seeing, or like maybe you're even waking up at like 3:30 a.m. with the dreams, or 5 a.m. and like even ahead of your schedule. You're into the prayer and the manifestation hour. That's even when Jesus got up to pray. You are very awoke. So that means you've made it through your healing journey on this one. And just as you get ready to go to the next phase, that's what energetically brings them back. You're going to be very surprised at how they've acted. And some of you guys are sitting on the message I just heard. Like there's like 3% of you guys that has a text message sitting in your phone and you're like, I'm not answering that. They haven't changed. Why? I'm being told that if they hadn't changed, God would have figured out a way to make them not be able to get a hold of you. They'd either broke their phone or no signal or lost it or something. If you wish to have this person return and you're one of the 3% of Libras sitting on a message, it is safe to proceed. Okay? Just so you knew that. Temperance on the 4 of Wands. It's twin flame reunion. All right? I love that for you. All right, let's check out what's up with the new person. On the Devil card, this person's totally obsessed about you too. All right. Page of Swords, the Devil. Man, you got a lot of Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Gemini so far in this reading too. Let's see what we got here. All right, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Devil. The Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, ooh, the Fool. Whoa, the Lovers. Aries and Gemini are all over this reading with more Aries, and Violet Jessup shows up. Nice. Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. They got spooked at the intensity of the connection. You awoke this person. They thought they were awoke. This person might have dug tarot or maybe spiritual, or you guys go to church together, but meeting you got them feeling even a deeper some type of way than you. All right. And even for those of you that told them, like, you need to find your way and figure this out. I'm not going to, you're like, Archer, I'm not going to, you told them you're not going to chase either. It's like, you make up your mind because you're awoke. You've already been in that energy. And the thing is that, like, if they can't go and make that first communication or keep their word about the first meetup, that's a big part of it too. And so some of you guys have learned to, I'm showing it. If you guys wonder where my eyes go all the time, TikTok's here too. I have them separately because I like TikTok to be on the whole phone. Somebody's like, why do you keep, where's your eyes go all the time, Archer? That's all. I'm either looking at you, I'm looking at the table, or I'm looking at the cell phone for TikTok. That's all. But anyhow, the Lovers on the Fool card. Gemini, Aries energy comes in on this one. This here is like Gemini, Aries, Gemini. You know what? This is it's anxious attachment meets anxious avoidant, right? Like we got, they're a little bit avoidant attached. They're spooked about getting involved with something because of what they've been through. And then we've got like the Lovers card. We have mirroring going on. Instead of paralleling each other, you're both addressing each other's, you're both nervous because you've both been through a lot. The Devil card. Like this person doesn't show you any attention. Seems like they're going in another direction. But here's that deep soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. This shows they've done some work. Devil card on the Six of Cups. Some of you guys have known this person since childhood too. I think it's the energy of a friend returning. Somebody that, like, because you know how you learned how, like, it's like you learned how to flip the script or something. And you told this person something to the effect of like, hey, look, I'm a blank space. I'm an open page. I got my boundaries are set. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. Let me know what you figure out, right? You're in that point that, and like, yeah, because, I mean, you did it in a kind way. You didn't just like that, I don't know. But the thing is, Two of Swords, have faith on this one. Because what I'm being told here is that they are actually legitimately taking this into, like, they're like, am I ready for this? Like, anyone else that gave them something like this, you know, would be like, they would be like, no, you don't talk to me that way, because they're just, this person actually is as strong and confident as you are. They beat the devil too. See, you guys are both at the same point in your journeys. I got one devil I can't show and one devil I can. One devil I can. All right, but yeah, you guys cut this out here in the week ahead's energies. Two of Swords, Gemini. This could definitely be another air sign or an Aries. Capricorn is here too. Then you got Cancer, more Gemini, Sagittarius. Wow. So the thing that I'm seeing that comes out of this is that, you know how you've had to work on not being, don't take this the wrong way, but because you're awesome at it, a people pleaser. I know that's a really rough way of saying it. How have you done that? Right? This person has had to actually work on opening up. You're going to find out they've only had a few relationships, but all long-term, very damaging, right? And so they don't just, like, Six of Cups, Four of Wands, deep soulmate, twin flame. This is somebody from before that you guys are going to work this out. This is like somebody from when you were younger, or that one in high school that you forgot about. And for a few of you, no, for a lot of you, oh, okay, gotcha. It's this person returning in like an Ace of Cups new energy, isn't it? And you're trying to give it a go again, and you're scared that they haven't done the work and that it's going to repeat itself, or the cycle's going to repeat itself, right? And you get so nervous because you can't understand the tarot readings, because you got the tarot readers projecting themselves out and everything, and you're like, I don't know what to make heads or tails of. Star card, this is the one. This is happening. It's a thing. Somebody here might work in the education industry or something, like a teacher or in cardinals. If you've been seeing cardinals, this is getting ready to happen, or you're going to start seeing cardinals. And somebody here has been taking care of their parents or the elderlies or something possibly, or maybe you are a caretaker or like a traveling nurse or something. Could be, possibly. Yeah, 10 Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I gotta look. I knew it. Did you hear me just say, I gotta look? Intuitively, I was told to grab this card and boom, Ace of Cups. New love, fresh start for you too. This here, and remember, the aces represent ones in the tarot. This could be as soon as a day or a week ahead from whenever you find this thing and it pops into your reading. Free will, and of course, whenever you guys started your journey, because you Libras are on a couple different times. Some of you guys, maybe this has been 1 day, 5 years, whatever. So you know where it times into it. But Ace of Cups. Regardless if this is, for the Libras that are waiting on your twin flame to return, or they've already made that first initial contact, in the week ahead, you find out it's safe to proceed. And for those of you with this person here, because you didn't want to lose yourself into future connections and you stayed on point, you set your boundaries and held them firm. This comes in with the Star card. Somebody might work in real estate or property management on this 10 of Pentacles, but this is something here that has been part of your manifestation. All that stuff you've been writing down in your notebooks, it's getting ready to start into the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I love this for you. This has been a long road to get here, but you're beating the devil out on this. It's beautiful energy. Sweet. Libra, clean this thing down in the comments. This is finally coming to the end of a long cycle that those you have cut out, we are staying cut out. That one that got away, it works out. And this new person, and you are going to open up sooner than expected. I love that for you. That's Ida and Isidore Strauss. That is the strongest, deep twin flame soulmate connection I've ever experienced. Those guys, look them up. I'm not even going to waste your time with the story, but the movie is very accurate. All right. So claim this thing down below and leave a comment, or leave just an emoji if you want to leave your private life private, but it's your comment section. Do with it what you like. And please like the video and subscribe, set the bell. I do go live weeknights with each reading, plus all signs every Mondays. And if you want to book a personal private reading with me, just scan the QR code up here in the corner. It'll take you right to the automated booking site and all the other links to all the playlists, interviews, videos, music, and more. All right. So, and remember, it'll resonate to any placement of Libra in your chart, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you the cardinal air sign. You the boss. I love you, Libra. All right. I'll see you next time. Peace and love.